Let's let's continue on. I mean, I'm sure there's like a like if only you could interrupt them when they're attacking. Hey! Kratos didn't want to use the... Okay. What am I doing? Hey! Fuck! They kept interrupting me. Fuckers. Okay! Yeah! That was kinda great. They just came and fucking pummeled. I mean, should I start up with this actually? Jesus Christ. Those might have been actually the last ones, now that I think about it. I think I should probably start with the Rage of the... Like, do this first. So I'll start regenerating mana from the... Then I go for this. But unfortunately, I can't... Unfortunately, I can't regenerate the... Fuck. Wait, this should be fine. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Okay. Well, that didn't work out. Jesus Christ, those fucking sword guys one-shot them. One-shot basically her, so... The crap is so troll from the developers. Like, it's so troll. Yeah, there's nothing I can do in that situation. Okay. Nice! That crab is so troll! Like, the makers are so fucking troll that they made that. It's like insanely troll. Like, it wastes so much time. Fuck. Yeah. I messed that up because I should have waited until she was lower health. Fuck this Atta. Yo, you fucking troll! Oh my god! First of all, he stopped fucking hugging it, then he tried to fucking air throw someone other fucker there. It didn't really matter that much, but because... There is a sword guy, just one, and it does like 30% damage to her. It's insane. Like, you can't let any of those sword guys come.
Drive your blades, Kratos.
Jesus! Let's go! Let's get it. Fuck!
Kratos, please take us home.
Do you see, God of War? Took them once,
Well, to be honest,
but you'll never
actually if you know the tactic, then it's just a bit about getting lucky and doing the right thing. That's... I'm not sure if that actually is so difficult as you think.
Not that price.
If you can do those, like if you use those tactics.
For what I offered.
Huh.
You rejected me.
So basically, use the Army of Hates first, pretty quickly, so you start regenerating mana. You're not full mana from the kills. Then, when your 5 gets low on health, you basically pop the Rage of the Gods, spam the chain attacks and chain things. Chain the, like the Poseidon Tide and the Army of Hates combo. Then you
The battle was
start
not over. The gods
healing
achieved
her
their final gift.
when the Rage of the Gods ends, and you probably have like health for mana for Army of Hates, which you will just use, and then you heal more,
See how strong
and
I
hope you get lucky to get the other Rage of the Gods, and that should be enough. But this one is like a...
You cannot defeat me, Spartan.
What?
I will show you what real power is.
Okay, so it's time to time for this, the fucking instant attack. And hope you just get lucky.
For your life, mortal!
That is one bullshit move. You're not reacting to that, so... What the fuck? That is such a bullshit move. You're not reacting to that, like, literally.
Now you will be truly tested. You should have joined me, Kratos.
Nice. Well... So does he actually do the counter every time, or like the unblockable every time he counters?
Goodbye, Spartan.
Great. Literal one shot.
You test my patience, Spartan. You cannot defeat me, Spartan. Pathetic. I will show you what real power is. Beg for your life, mortal!
Yeah, he does. Like, he does the unblockable without the follow-up. Nice. He does the follow-up, unblockable without the follow-up from, like, counters.
All your strength comes from me. Now you will be truly
I think he's dead.
You should have joined me, Kratos.
Now he is, yeah. Die! Fucker.
Remember, Kratos. It was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
I haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a
Well,
great
I think that's
warrior.
it. I don't think there's anything
You
else
succeeded.
different. Like there's nothing different in on God mode. Or the very hard. Or maybe there is, I'm not sure. Let's watch how Kratos penetrates the innocent Ares. Or maybe not so innocent.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
I didn't actually expect to finish this game on God or very hard. Like it's basically my third time playing this game. The second time I played, like I rage quit the first time.
And would thrive
So
again.
this is actually the second time I actually finished this
The
game,
same
or
could
I'm in
not
the
be
end.
said for Kratos. For as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother,
And I was waiting
the
for
gods are indebted
that
to
end
you.
part, like the
We
Ares fight,
promised
to
your
actually
sins
take
would be
like
forgiven, and so they are. But we
many
never
hours,
promised to
but
take away your nightmares.
it all in
No
all
man,
it took a
no
bit
god
over
could
an
ever
hour.
forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
Wow. Athena's blades. Well, that's it.
Your battles are at an end, Kratos. Your journey is over.
Let's go! But before I do that, let's upgrade. Just because of my OCD, I need to upgrade this to the max. So I have everything maxed. But this actually wasn't really that difficult in my opinion. Even the hardest mode, it wasn't really like crazy hard. Like it definitely wasn't like an impossible mode in many other games. Like there were some challenging parts, specifically that end part, and some were like a little bit more challenging, but nothing like really that hard, in my opinion. Like even the end part wasn't like I was worried a lot, like a lot that the end part will be insanely difficult, but nah. It actually wasn't even that hard, if you know the tactic to it. We are here again. You are finally free of your servitude to this insane war god. Gaze upon the bones of your defeated foe. This is the throne of the God of War. Take your rightful place upon it. God of War played on God difficulty. So that was actually it, the God difficulty. The very hard. The hardest, I think. But in my opinion, it really wasn't that difficult. Let's sit down. Let us do it. And the story continues on in
From that point forward,
God of War 2.
throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new god of war.
Oh. Whatever. So, that was that. There is no other difficulties, yeah. Eight hours exactly. So anyway, like I said, this difficulty wasn't really that hard. This game isn't, in my opinion, very hard actually. Like, I have to say that Ninja Gaiden felt harder, like first and the third one. Probably the second one is also if I play it on the normal difficulty. I mean, this game has so many like good quality of life improvements and like mechanics, but it also makes it a lot more easier. It's not unfair. The only unfair part about this game is the final battle, and that's like pretty bullshit, but even then, if you know the tactic, it's not like unpassable. Like the first Ares fight is like a pure skill check, in my opinion. Now that I know that you can react to the unblockable slam attack, and you can fight everything. It's just a very long-winded battle because you need to play it so safe. The third one is just purely based on luck if he does the instant unblockable attack or not. Like, he doesn't, for whatever reason, he doesn't, he stops using it constantly at some point, and in other points he just spams it constantly. I'm not sure why. So, the last two fights, like the clone fight and the last Ares fight phase are pretty much luck based on what happens. But other than that, this game is, in my opinion, really easy, even on very hard difficulty. I didn't really have that much trouble at all. I don't know. It's kinda strange. Like the Spartan hard, when you play first time, like the hard difficulty, then it's actually pretty difficult because you don't know what to do and how to actually do the stuff until the end when you actually start to learn how the mechanics work and all that. But when you know them, the game isn't really that big of a deal. Although this wasn't a speedrun, but it's still like a I'm not claiming it to be, and I'm not going to be speedrunning this or anything. But yeah, I like the game. There are sequels. There's God of War 2 and 3, and then there's like some spin-offs that those I'm not really interested, because I haven't heard cool things about them. Not to mention, I don't think it's possible to actually get them. I'm not sure. But I'd really like to play the sequels. I've never played God of War 2 and 3, and I haven't even seen anything about them. So it would be blind playthrough. The unfortunate part is that it's really hard to find the old God of War games. Like, I can get God of War 3 remastered for PlayStation 4, and I'm going to buy that if I somehow happen to find God of War 2 and manage to actually play it. I'd be playing it next. And if I do that, then I'll just buy God of War 3 remastered for PlayStation 4 and play it on that and record it from my PlayStation 4. But only if I find God of War 2, I'll do that. I kinda want to play them. I want to like keep on playing and seeing them, because I felt like the puzzles and like the gameplay mechanics and all that is pretty decent. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens if I actually get to play them or not. There are other games I would really like to play on these retro or old consoles, and those are Silent Hills also. Like Silent Hill 1, I've only played it once when it was released many tens of years ago. Like, it had it like 25 years old or something like that. I bought it when it was released on PlayStation 1, and I was like, I've sold it after that, but I bought it back then, and I was like, because they hyped it up as a new Resident Evil style of horror game, and I was like, holy shit, Resident Evil is one of the best games ever, I want to play. And then it was pretty much different, because it's definitely not like Resident Evil, and it doesn't really like work like that. It has some weird mechanics. Well, not weird, but like it's not, the shooting isn't like, the main character just misses randomly from when shooting, or has a chance to miss. He's not accurate, and it's more like, even though it doesn't have like the tank controls, if I remember, or maybe it actually has tank controls, I'm not sure, but it moves a bit better, like the movement is better, like more fluid or flexible than in Resident Evil, but it's still kinda clunky, not to mention the enemies are respawning and so tedious to kill, like they're more annoying. And the puzzles are like insane. I actually got stuck in for a really long time to a puzzle in the first game. If I get to play those somehow, I'll tell you what puzzle it was. I won't spoil anything here, but that's one of the puzzles that's permanently stuck in my mind, because I got stuck on it for so long, and it was like, what the fuck? And now that I think about it, it's really like a simple solution, which for whatever reason, it took me a long time to actually understand it back then. But that was like over 25 years ago or something. I wasn't really that experienced gamer. Not that I'm either now anyway, and I'm dumb as fuck. But yeah. And I think that the cryptic like endings are like, it has some cryptic ways to achieve like good endings and all that, and I have no idea what the fuck they really are. But that's one of the games, and then like playing Silent Hill 2 and 3 also, and Silent Hill 4. I've never played 4. I played Silent Hill 2 and 3 once and finished them, but I've never played 4. And I think I've seen actually the playthroughs of 4 and speedruns. And I think that the 4 is like the scariest fucking game basically ever made. It's like, it has something that makes me like really terrified for whatever reason, like a disturbed feeling, you know. It's got something like insane, and I think that storyline is like super good in that also. It's kind of crazy. But those are the ones I would like to play. I'm not sure if I ever get the chance, but we'll see. It's impossible to find any of the old Silent Hill games, like by natural means. I think there's a Silent Hill 2 and 3 collection. I have 3 myself, but like with all PlayStation 2 games, I can't record from my PlayStation 2 because I don't have the necessary converters or whatever they need to actually like change the signal, and I'm too lazy to go buy some of like those stuff and then just fiddle around with them. I'm not even sure if it's like how easy it would be. So I'm not sure what I'll do with that. But anyway, that was God of War on very hard difficulty, the God difficulty. And like I said before, I don't think that's actually really that difficult. There's a couple of like the last final battles are just luck based, except the first one. And generally there's nothing like super difficult, especially if you just not abuse but use the certain skills, certain magics and those, and level up appropriately, because like the Blade of Artemis or whatever it is, it feels completely useless. It's too slow and too clunky. And yeah. So anyway, that was that. I was expecting this to take way more time, like way longer than that. But it didn't. Very nice. And I like the game. Like, I think this is a really good hack and slash game. Like, actually really good. In my opinion, it actually holds still pretty well today. It's not even like a short game. It's actually pretty long if you play it from like without knowing anything about it, or well, remembering anything about it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure what I do next and what happens next. I guess we'll see. I'm thinking about trying to find God of War 2. Like, there's a collection for PlayStation 3, but I checked around and it's not for, like, I can't really find it in Finland. And the only thing I could find was like the Super Collection for PlayStation 3, where you have God of War 1, 2 and 3, and then you have like the 2 other spin-off games, Ascension and whatever, and you can't even play them because they're PlayStation Network games and the codes are like expired or something, and they ask 70 euros for that. Like, what the fuck, 70 euros for that? And that's the only one I could find. It's kinda insane to buy only the... Like, if I'd want to get the God of War 3, I'd buy the remastered version, of course, because it's, first of all, it's just improved. So why would I get the God of War 3? And just getting that for God of War 2 is like... Nah, I don't think so. So I guess we'll see what happens, what I'll come up with. But if I happen to somehow get it, I guess I'm doing that, and I'll buy God of War 3 Remastered for PlayStation 4 and play that as well. I'm not sure about the new ones. The new ones are open world, so I have the first new one, like the God of War. But I'm not sure if I want to actually play it because it's an open world. I've never played it before, but I know that it's it's not necessarily like a full open world, but it has lots of exploration effects in the open world, so it makes it a lot longer as a playthrough, which probably isn't a good thing to just record, in my opinion. Like, these work out because they're kinda linear and you basically just go through it, but exploration, level up type of mechanics and all that, they're just like... I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Like, let's take things one at a time and see what I'll do next if I'll somehow manage to get God of War 2 and 3. But anyway, that was God mode. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not even sure, should I like even upload the Spartan difficulty at all, or should I just skip to this? Who wants to see the, like, maybe some people want to see the basically the blind playthrough because I couldn't remember anything about it on a harder difficulty, but... Or maybe they want to see the plot actually too. Like, I didn't speak over the cutscenes unlike in this one, where I just babbled on the cutscenes and didn't really give a fuck. So I guess I'll upload both of these. Well, whatever, who knows. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. UFOman is God.